I'd like to invite Jovi Radke to speak.
Try to gather myself to get through this. The best lesson I've ever learned is this. Never try to write about something you know nothing about. So this is what I know. We're all born 1 in 6.6 billion, given one chance to live one life. And on average, we only have 77.5 years to get it right. That's 28,287 days to make it everything we can. And what I still don't understand, why some choose to use their years to carry around shotgun blasts of hate, to resurrect their own painful state of self-doubt by putting others down, especially those who are strong enough to be whoever you are. While teaching those of us who were fortunate enough to listen that there's no road harder than the earthquake-paved path to yourself, but nothing better than arriving at your own destination. So I have a confession. I have a crush on the entire trans community. The level of beauty in the real of your hearts has shown me how to love without effort, where I'm never again going to see the person after the gender. So this is my love letter to the heroes of mine that are brave enough to be born twice. This is my thank you card for all the truth in this world that you've exposed to my blind eyes. Because I don't know what it's like to be born my own worst enemy, my own self-confined fence line antagonist, masked in a skin of prison where you're given all the right tools to build a normal life, but you're trapped inside yourself and somehow still manage to find the kind of strength within to love enough to give the best hugs. And I know this because my best friend had his second birth less than a year ago. And though his arms have gotten stronger, the authenticity behind his embrace has stayed the same. It just lasts longer. He's my first lesson in the fact that heroes aren't born in Hollywood, but in life. And I wouldn't think twice about standing up for this guy if anyone thought him less than the man he is, because the man he is taught me this. There's nothing more brilliant in this world than a human with the courage to live, with a mad driving passion for taking masks off and standing tall against the walls of hate. But no matter how long we wait, I fear that hate will never die. So this is how I live my life. Knowing there's nothing I can do to speak or better truth than to tell you that I think it's possible to paralyze hate just by saying I love you. Knowing that some of us really do have the ability to hold the seconds between thunder and lightning bolts in our denim pockets with the promised wish list that love exists to make everything seem possible. For my fallen trans brothers and sisters, I will love as hard as I can for all of you and hope it catches on. For those of you today who touched my heart and changed the person I am, I will continue to unravel the traveled mud off worn chucks and let the deduction of passion for human compassion carry me to a mailbox addressed to the number of syllables in my first name, where I can let my middle remain a riddle to however many consonants live in the consonants of your smile, where lastly, I will gladly let my last reside inside the zip code of trials behind the miles I would run just to see you more than content. And even if we just met, I would use my entire name to pay rent to the country of your chest, just so I can pretend to be fluent in your breath. Because while I might not know what it's like to be born my own worst enemy, I know what it's like to feel pain. And though none of this may take it away, yesterday, I held bio-born heartbeats on my sleeve while trying to picture what kind of words could possibly help alleviate the pain on these sad days. But the best lesson I've ever learned remains. Never try to write about something you know nothing about. So this is what I know. If you're trans, I love you. If you're a bio woman or man, I love you. If you were born a human, I love you. And if you say it enough, I think hate will stop looking like the Great Wall of China and just might become the next Berlin Wall.